Hey, beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. I guess you can call it a podcast. And it's Friday, which means it's time for the weekend wrap up, which is where we wrap up all of the blog news, entertainment news that happened for the week. And unfortunately, this week, again, was kind of a slow news week. So I'm going to try to find something for us to talk about, okay? But this is my second time recording this, you guys. I recorded the whole thing in its entirety. And for some reason, this computer does not want me to be great. And believe it or not, this is not an old computer. This is a new computer. So, whatever. Okay, you guys, so it has been brought to my attention that last week I forgot to include I know you fucking lying. So, guess what? We're going to include that first. We're getting right to the shits, okay? So, let's get started with a segment I like to call I know you fucking lying. All right, and winning that honor this week is Mark Daly because some kind of way Mark Daly is trying to get Kenya's house. The house that we all saw her buy on episodes of Real Housewives of Atlanta. She paid cash for it. It was kind of awful. She ended up renovating it, doing everything from the ground up, and now he is trying to stake some sort of claim to it. I don't know if it's half or what, but dude, we all saw the fact that Kenya bought this house before you were even thought of. So I don't know what sort of contractual agreement you guys came up with for this baby, but the house should not be included, okay? And to piggyback off of that, we're going to go to No One Gives a Shit, okay? And winning that would be Kenya. And the winner of that award this week goes to, you guessed it, Kenya. Because she made news, or blog news at least, because she filed for divorce finally after we all thought she should have been divorced a long time ago. Girl, what were you holding on for? He's trash, obviously. Look at him. Just send him and his nose ring on somewhere. You should have been done that. So, Kenya, the fact that I was just so irritated with the fact that it just made all of the blog news for real. Kenya finally filed for divorce. Kenya filed for divorce. No one gives a shit about that. It's done. We're done. We've been done with that. Good Lord. See, I just can't win. There's always some kind of noises or something. I am not starting this over. Sorry. You guys, I just want to bring your attention to this photo and the fact that Mark Daly never liked her. So it is a good thing that she's getting away from him, which is why no one gives a shit because we thought she should have done it a long time ago. This man has never liked her, and when he came on the show, you could tell, you could feel, you could almost taste his disdain for Ken. Like he just did not like her at all. And why she was holding on this long, I have no idea. But again, the fact that it was all in the blogs and headlines that she finally filed for divorce, I was irritated. No one gives a shit. All right, and piggybacking off of this no one gives a shit is something else that we don't care about, which would be the fact that Portia, look at Real Housewives of Atlanta, racking them back this week. Portia left Dish Nation after 8 years, and who cares? Who cares, really? Like, no one cares. I didn't even know she was still there. I didn't care that she was still there. I have stopped caring about anything that's going on in Portia's life. I really have. And it's unfortunate because I did like her. Before this stunt she pulled with Simon, I liked her. I am upset with her, not even because she stole Fallon's man. I don't care. Look, Fallon got a new man, a new younger man, better looking man. So she doesn't care. So why should I care? I'm mad because Portia has made Simon a thing, and we have to look at him all the time now. Like, I'm so sick of looking at Simon. I really am. And the fact that she's about to have a show, a spinoff, with him undoubtedly going to be on it. And because I do reviews, I will more than likely have to check it out, although I have no interest in her life right now. Yeah, I'm upset with her about it, and I don't give a shit that she left Dish Nation. Why can't I say that? Jesus. I don't care that she left her other job. But yeah, so we're done with Real Housewives of Atlanta. At this point, you guys, I don't even care if the show comes on or doesn't come on this season because last season was just that bad that maybe they need to sit this one out. Take a break. All right, and next up we have Mendyses, Yandy, and Infinity. This almost could have been the reality show edition, guys. But so they've been in the news or in the blog news recently due to the fact that, okay, little backstory. Mendyses just got out of jail after doing 8 years for heroin and cocaine trafficking. While he was in there, Yandy, his wife, did they ever get married for real? Because we know that they weren't married on the show. Anyway, I digress. Let me stop. But did they get married for real? Because I'm not okay. His girl Yandy, let's just call her his girl Yandy. His girl Yandy ended up falling in love with this child, Infinity, who was in foster care, and she ended up the girl ran away. She was just having so many problems where she was, and Yandy fell in love with her and took her in basically. You guys, fast forward to Mendyses getting out of jail, and now the little girl has to go. So basically, everyone is upset because it seems as if Yandy has used this child for a storyline for reality TV, and unfortunately, this is this baby's real life, and now she's 19 and being put back out on the street. Can't really go into foster care because now she's grown, and you guys are only, saying you're going to help her for 2 months. So yeah, they received lots of backlash for that. But yeah, I blame Yandy for the whole thing. I think it was nice that she was trying to help the little girl, but if you knew she couldn't stay forever, and that's the promise that you made to her, like you were calling her your daughter, your kids love her, she loves your kids, then you should have just helped her a little bit and left her alone, because you knew full well what your husband has been accused of, and she cannot stay in that house with him. Like, that would have just been wrong anyway. I don't even know with his probation or whatever it is he's on if he's allowed to be in the house with a teenage girl. So yeah, I blame Yandy. But it's an unfortunate situation all the way around. So prayers to all. And now let's get into some real news for a second. Governor Cuomo has decided to resign. I think he's stepping down in 12 or 14 days, something like that. But he is still disputing the fact that he's saying he's, not guilty all the way. However, because everyone is calling for his resignation, he is going to do so. It's unfortunate because I did like him. And again, somebody else that I liked is very disappointing. But if he's guilty of what they accused him of, then he's trash and let him go. But I do think that it's weird that we were just calling for him to be, run for president in the next, uh, you know, the next election, and now he's totally ousted. You guys think that's a little funny? I don't know if it was a witch hunt. I don't know if he really is guilty, but he's resigning, so it is what it is. I still like his brother. I think he makes lots of great points, so we still have one one Cuomo. You guys, let me just say, I apologize for the static. I do know that it's happening. I don't know how to stop it, but this computer hates me, and I'm gonna figure it out, but I'm not going to redo this freaking video again. So if I stop now, I just won't do it. So please forgive me and the static. I will figure it out, I swear. All right, let's move on. All right, and sticking with real news, we're going to get into some hometown news, some Chicago news real quick. And the fact that this little beautiful baby was left in the garbage, you guys. The baby was found inside one of those drawers by a lady who was apparently driving by. She saw the drawers, said she wanted to, thrift the drawers. She wanted to get the knobs off of the drawers. And shoot, looking at this, it looked like she got them. Even though she found the whole baby, she still got those knobs. But, okay, that's not funny. But she did. The knobs are gone, no? Anyway, okay, back to the baby. Look at the beautiful baby, you guys. So someone apparently left this baby in one of the drawers, and Chicago has been having 90-degree heat. So thankfully, she came past and saw this baby. Doesn't seem like he was out there for a very long time. Not to mention, they said that they were due to pick up the trash in, a couple hours. And I don't know how much they really look through that stuff before they just toss it onto the truck. So the state of Illinois has a law called the Safe Haven Law. I'm not sure how many other states have this, but we have it where if you can take your baby, if you don't want it anymore, to a firehouse, a fire station, or a hospital, and no questions asked, just drop the baby and they're done. Like, you will not face any sort of charges or anything, but just take the baby to a safe place. So again, safe haven law. So whoever tossed this baby, maybe they did not know. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but there used to be a huge thing where, these young girls were just tossing their babies into the garbage can, which is why they came up with the safe haven law. So I don't know if, maybe this person didn't know, but unfortunately they're going to look for her and she's going to be in trouble now because you can't just throw away your baby. Um, they interviewed neighbors, and one of the neighbors said she could have just knocked on my door and handed me the baby, and I would have just taken the baby. Like, don't throw your baby in the trash, you guys. So it was very, very unfortunate, and also adding insult to injury. The neighbor said there's a hospital right across the street, and there's a fire station right at the end of the corner. So this baby could have definitely been taken someplace safe and not left in 90-degree weather. But thankfully, look at his little sweet face. He's okay, and hopefully he'll be okay going forward. We will keep him in our prayers, and the mom too, because wherever she is, she's probably somewhere scared or whatever. She did wrong. She really did, but they need to find her and find out what's going on with her. So we're going to pray for both of them. So before I forget to say it, shout out to the Jasmine brand for this photo. But Erykah Badu has issued an apology to the first family. Mr. and Mrs. Obama, please forgive me for being the terrible guest at such a sacred event for your family. I was so inconsiderate. Thank you for all your love. What an example of how not to be. Signed, Erykah. And you guys, this is because she took that video. She was the only one out of everyone that was invited to this party. And I promise you, when I saw that video, I was like, is she supposed to be doing that? Like, I don't know that they really want them to be videotaping his 60th birthday party, because it wasn't an event like that. It was an event where, they had family and close friends. So this is her way of trying to be invited to the next family gathering. But I swear to God, when I saw the video, I was like, I don't know that she's supposed to be doing what she's doing right now. So big ups to Erykah for apologizing and trying to seal the deal for the next party. So we'll see if she's invited, or maybe not, because she cannot videotape. All right, and last but not least, in petty news, we have Kevin Hart. And apparently he has a talk show on Peacock now, and he was interviewing Don Cheadle, who is an amazing actor, because I really do feel like he was acting up here. But there's a clip, and I don't know how to insert clips yet, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna leave the link to it in the bio. No, not the bio. The description thing down there or whatever, so you can see the video. But Kevin Hart is interviewing him, and Don Cheadle says something about being 56, and Kevin Hart says, damn. And this is exactly the face that Don Cheadle made when he did it, and he did not smile or anything. I'm sure he wasn't mad for real, but he looked at him like that. Kevin Hart said, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, I'm sorry. And oh my God, every time I saw it and looked at Don Cheadle's face, I died laughing, because Kevin Hart is just so stupid. He's petty as heck. But that is the end, you guys. Thank you so much for coming back. And next week, this time, I will know what I'm having, a girl or boy. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm not having it. It's not my baby. I have to constantly be reminded that it is not my personal baby. It's my daughter's baby, but it's my baby too. And we're going to know what we're having at this time next week. So, all right, you guys, if you are still here, you are the real MVP. Thank you very much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. I would appreciate it. Go ahead and comment. Give me a congratulations on, I'm about to be a grandma, you guys, even though that's not going to be my name, because no, she's too cute for that. But yeah, like, let's interact. Say, at least drop me a like and a congratulations or something. But also subscribe if you have not already. Thank you guys. Have an amazing weekend, and I will see you next week. Smooches. Well, Sunday for Real Housewives of Potomac. Smooches.